me something. For what video? I'm not a performing monkey, no.
Let's get ready to rumble! It's never too late to change your life. The story's not over, the ending is mine. Whatever it takes to see you smile.
Yes, you are. You flicked a bogey from that nose and it landed
There.
beauty.
A horrible human flicked a bogey and landed nearly in my nose. Someone else's bogey.
You bogeyed him. You horrible little Irishman.
I got bogeyed.
Alright.
It's too calm.
Delivery?
Paparazzi's here.
That's part and parcel of our job here, so it's just delivery service for the rest of the team.
Touche. Stop.
Make sure it's the same amount because one of you guys will be
Wired.
My name is Sophie.
And I'm a Gymshark athlete, motherfuckers.
motherfucker.
What is up, guys, and I hope you're enjoying some of these catch-up videos, but I thought I'd get back to some training information because I know we've been lacking that because I've been all over the world. My training has been messed up, but I've been keeping on it. So I wanted to discuss a couple of things I've been doing to stay on track whilst traveling and go through some form and technique. So here we've been looking at some dumbbell flies. I wanted to show you these because a lot of people tend to mess these up. Notice how my arms don't really change position. No flexing at the elbows. Hug a barrel is the terminology you want to think of. What I do is a little rotation outward as I come down. It's a more natural position. And as I come up, I'm turning the back head of the dumbbell inward and getting a nice squeeze on the chest. Look, I'm not touching the dumbbells. Maintaining that arm position, not going to an overstretch on the negative either. Really, really important, that one, because all you're doing there is stressing the shoulders. So on that, little rotation out as you come down, keeping the arms solid, and then driving up, hugging a barrel, turning the dumbbells inward towards the top. Then moving on to seated chest press. Everything we did on these, we were doing high frequency while I was traveling. So that was training everything up to 2 to 3 times per week, 2 exercises per body part, and trying to get in around about 3 body parts per session. Here, seated chest press, which is meant to mimic a decline. Tricks on this is to keep the shoulders down and not allow them to raise up on the negative. A lot of people, as they come in on the negative, allow the weight to come up underneath them, and that drives the shoulders up. Keep your stomach vacuumed, chest up throughout all of these exercises. Moving on to back. Same thing again, chest up, stomach vacuumed. What I'm looking for here is to pull from the elbows. Look how my shoulders are not detaching. They are staying held back. My chest is up. They're not at the top of the rep coming up around my ears. They're staying in position. And I'm pulling from the elbows, getting a full extension at the elbow joint, allowing the arm to extend fully without letting the shoulder up. Squeeze at the bottom. Everything I was doing on these was around about that 8 to 12 hypertrophic rep range. Now, you know that normally I vary mine between volume and heavy and then contraction work. But on these, I was just focusing on that 8 to 12 hypertrophic contraction style work throughout because there's no way I could stick to programming. Secondary exercise for the back was free pull-ups using almost a hammer grip. Really nice strong grip this. And what you're looking for on those is, again, full extension, not allowing the shoulders to disconnect and just squeezing at the top of each rep. It's a very good thing at the moment that I've been trying to include more free body work simply because I want to be more functional. So here again, carrying that on with dips for chest. And here, what we're looking for on the dip is to keep the feet nice and kicked back. Shoulders, again, held in position, not letting them shift backwards and forwards. Chest up, head up, arching lower back. And then coming down and driving through with the palms of the hand. I like to keep my thumbs either over or wrapped round. It doesn't really matter, whatever's more comfortable. But to keep your triceps out, you can flare your elbows a little bit. But again, try not to vary the flaring of the elbows. Keep everything consistent. So 2 body parts and accessory was what we did today. The accessory being abs, doing scissor kicks into double leg raises. What you want to concentrate on here is at the bottom where your legs are fully extended. Try and push your heels down towards the floor. Stretch out all the stomach and then come back up and over in an arc kind of movement. Try not to just go up and down. You want to come up and out with the feet in an arc motion. Hope this has helped, guys. I will be back with some new training videos very soon.
All done. yesterday's daiquiris are seeming like not a good idea, and I blame you and you.
Ready for action, nip it in the bud, we never relaxing. Outcast is everlasting, not passion, not at all. But see, my nigga want to do a little acting, and that's for anyone asking, anyone passing. Chip, chip, chop, here goes the orgasm.
Alright, so look, I'm gonna keep it real short and sweet though. I was in the bathroom, right, and I was in like the first stall. You come over here, he was there, he was my witness. And as I was walking out, there was a guy, he like almost bumped me. He was like, "Oh, I want to take a picture with you." And I was like, "Haven't you washed my hands yet? I just touched my dick." And he like tried to shake my hand. I was like, "No, you don't want to shake my hand." This reminds me of a story actually, so it's gonna be like really drawn out, and it's not gonna be short and sweet. This is when I lost my virginity, okay? So anyways, this is actually a real story. This is a real story, I swear to God.
You started a story about losing your virginity that bases your facts on a man in a toilet that you just met.
I just keep this shit real. So look, so I was 16, right? I'll fast forward it. I was in a car, I was in a park. I shouldn't have been there. I was having sex in the car. I shouldn't have had sex in the car. The officer pulls me out, and my shit's down around my waist, and he's like, "Are you raping this girl?" Because it was weird, right? But I wasn't though. She was older than I was. So I was like, "No, ask her." She said no, right? I wasn't raping her, so it was all good. It's really like this shit. I know this is weird on the internet, but we're gonna leave this shit on here. I wasn't raping the girl. The girl was probably raping me anyways. The point is, so I go to shake his hand, and the cop goes, "I don't know where the fuck that hand's been. I'm not shaking your hand." Anyways, that's what it made me remind me of, because my hand, I just touched my dick, and
He
then
followed you all the way downstairs.
he followed me all the way down. So all that shit to say, he followed me all the way down to take a picture, and I was like, "Bro, like, do you want to touch my dick?"
So anyway, it's really good to be at the Gymshark booth.
Yeah, that's a good
I
day.
can't wait to meet you all.
I'll see you guys.
I know a trick what you can do. But I hope
You
you
show me
like,
how to do
I know one. I know one.
Okay.
This. That's it. Hold it like this. Just hold it. Yeah.
That's not a trick. That's just biology.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Good. Waiting. Oh, didn't see it.
Head of imagery.
You know. Image. You don't have to do what he says, just you've got a camera. Don't give him the power. It's the end of the day. Everybody, except for Parkin, who has been pretending to work the entire trip. We're not seeing enough of this guy. 4 days. Done. It's it. FIBO is done. Game over. The Mac effect will be in full effect on the Gymshark All Access. Make sure you stay tuned, and there'll be more from me, more from him. Body Power 2016.
More Will Smith, more dancing. Hey!
Dance Floor Pro, I know, you know. Parkin!
With my new joint hit.
Just can't sit, gotta get jiggy with it. That's it.
I'm a very, very intelligent person, you see. Very intelligent. In fact, probably the most intelligent person you've ever met.
Wow.
Horrible, stinky, immature,
Troglodyte.
angry, foul-mouthed piece of
The love is real.
You're right. What'd you do if I took that really badly, like I went in the movie?
Just now that all the sound goes off and just goes silent.
Out the window. Rest of the journey. And you like, the whole time, you alright now? Yeah.